I like what he does on the field.
Swinging for last night of the regular disastrously bad. It made me stop and go.
The power of
It is a major snow day here in Bristol, Connecticut, and in the environs. And so I got stuck driving here. I got to within 100 yards of the building.
You did. You made it close.
And I'm trying to cut. I guess I just cut it too close. I didn't see it. I mean, I'm trying to make the last turn onto the street that basically leads to the building, and I went right into a snowdrift. It's not visible from where you are. I'm telling you, it wasn't. You're making fun of me, but it was not.
You were the only car stuck in it.
Well, that's not true. Someone else was stuck in it. I was told 2 minutes after I was.
Bubba was.
So,
I know.
You don't always see them. I'm doing but whatever it is, I get stuck. So, I mean, the first guy that pulls up next to me is driving like a pickup truck.
Yeah.
And I roll down my window. He rolls down his window. I'm expecting him to say, well, let me give you a push.
Yeah, let me do this, that for you.
And instead he looks at me and he goes, oh, man, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, this is a bad sign.
He just didn't want to get out and help.
So I've already heard from Stats that he's not making it.
Right.
I've heard from Stats that Liam is busy shoveling his
driveway, right?
As it turns out, he got here 5 minutes later, but I knew he wasn't here, so I didn't know what else to do. I called you. And I say, Golic, I'm stuck. And he says, where are you? I say, I'm a minute away. I'm right outside. There's a street called Ronzo Road.
Yeah.
Right at ESPN. I said, I'm just turning onto Ronzo Road and I'm stuck. I swear to you, I wish everyone could have seen this. So it's snowing, right? I mean, it's a blizzard. It's a winter wonderland kind of a scene and all that. And all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, I'm just sitting there hopeless, helpless,
dejected,
pathetic, sad. I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I could walk into the building, but I can't just leave my car here.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to do. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, out comes Golic. Golic comes driving up in his car, and he jumps out with this big smile on his face, and he's got a shovel the size of the car. I mean, it's this huge shovel, and he comes running over, and he's like, I got it, Greedy, don't worry about it, here I come. And he's running up, and he is standing there, and he's shoveling the snow out from under my car. And literally, I mean, you can get tears in your eyes because you're just such a big, lovable guy. You really are. And it was a sweet moment. It really was.
Tears in my eyes were the stinging cold hitting me because you moron drove up onto a snowbank.
It's cold, it's bitter, it's brutal. And then one by one, all the security people, and this was fabulous.
Everybody came.
They all come help me out. It's like at the end of the movie Elf, when everyone is like willing the sleigh to go up in the air because you got to believe. And I'm just sitting there, grinding them forward, reverse, whatever it is. Finally, we get going, and I got in here, and we're all here except Stats, and so that leads us to the point. But it really was nice of you. You showed up. And you showed up with a big shovel.
I'm there for you.
Catch Mike and Mike every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.